One of the problems with this van when we got it was obviously at some point somebody's reversed into a post, and that checker plate is not going to be reshaped very easily. But I do want a tow bar on this, so and also a little step there to get in and out from the back, although that won't be the main route of access. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to take that off. I'm going to put the plastic trim back. Now, this may have some other issues because I suspect those two corner pieces may have been trimmed to fit the checker plate. But anyway, I'm going to get it off, I'm going to put on the plastic trim, then we'll get the tow bar and see how we go from there. I can't bloody do it. I can't do it. This ankle's no good. Oh, thank God for that. Put it upside down first of all. Should be a fairly simple thing, this. Basically, these bits connect which way around, let me think. So it goes on like that. Like that. And this one goes on like that. And these just screw to the frame rails of the Transit. Should be a doddle. Bought the steps separately, so I'm going to have to think about where the electrics brackets go, because obviously it's intended to just go straight behind the tow ball. But if I've got the bracket there, it won't work. I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to either put it lower down or do something to the bracket to make it fit. All the parts look to be here. The smaller bolts are to actually hold these rails to the main bracket. Those are to hold the tow ball on, and those go through to hold the bracket to the actual van, and they go through the chassis rails of the van. Seems to be enough nuts, enough washers. Let's put it together. Fits in place okay. Need to get the nuts on now, and then I'll torque it all to the spec that they've given me. A couple of odd things. There's a third bolt, but there's no nut or any of the fastenings for it, and on the instructions it just shows it sticking through the hole. I'm sure that can't be right. I'll probably have to buy another nut, but I'll comment on that towards the end when I've finally put it together and I've got it finished. It's gone on easy enough, I just need to torque it up now. They're all M12s on the underside, so that's 95 Newton meters, so I'll just get them torqued up and ready to put the ball on. That's the torque wrench set to 95, and interesting little bit of spanner rash where the spanner slipped when I was putting the other on. Hopefully I won't lose that nail. Let's get underneath and get these torqued up. Put the toe ball on. It has this chucky piece that spaces it out slightly, and then we've got the step that I'm putting on. So let's get the bolts on. I'm going to put it on the bottom because I'm only really going to be pulling car type trailers. When I say car ones, I mean pulled by cars, not carrying cars. These torque to 214 Newton meters, which is right at the top of this torque wrench. So it's going to take a bit of grunting and groaning, but I'm sure I'll get it done. Well, that's mechanically the tow bar on. and the step. The step's a bit light duty, but it does the job. It's not intended for doing gymnastics on, but I'm a fairly hefty bloke and I can get in and out and it doesn't seem to be a problem. The extra bolt in the instructions, which seem to have been translated via gibberish, it says if you've got a bumper stay, you use the extra bolt and nut for D. Well, I'm thinking I'm going to put these in anyway, but I'm going to need to get a nut for the end of them. But I think it's an extra thing rather than the standard. The final thing I need to do now is to connect up the electrics and put, the electric connector onto the towbar bracket. I'm going to hopefully run the wiring to this light and wire it into that, and it should be, pick up everything it needs so that it should work. So that's my next task. Normally this bracket would go behind the tow bar. However, with the step on, it won't fit there. So I'm thinking I might bolt it through there. I can't see that being an issue, and it doesn't stop using the step. There's plenty of cable, so I'm going to run it underneath and then up to the back of this light. So I need to get this light out now, put it through, cable tie it on, get it so that I can do something with the wires at the back of this light. There is a little tunnel up to the back of the lights from here. It'll take a bit of fiddling, but I'm sure we'll get it through in the end. Success. For the trailer hookup, you're connecting this cable to the actual individual lights in the rear. So you've got brake, you've got a rear light, you've got a fog light probably, reversing light and an indicator. Now there'll be two indicators. I'll need to run another wire to the other side to pick up the other indicator, but overall it's a case of Scotch locking them to these. It's not necessarily the best way, Scotch locks, but it works and it's what's been provided. So I need to find the wiring diagram and then I can sort it out. That's the tow bar on and a new nice plastic trim for the rear bumper. I can't test it yet because I haven't got a light board or a trailer to plug it into. I'll have to do that when I get with somebody who's got a trailer. If you enjoy this kind of thing, why not subscribe? We get up to all sorts of things on this channel. But no matter what, thanks for watching.